my mother would milk, sell milk, and then send me money to support me in school. Yes, but now as we continued, we reached a point where she could not pay. Even my dad could not pay. We had an issue of school fees, so we had to sell one cow until I finished. I'm able to talk with crops. You know, crops do not argue. A client will argue with you badly, but a crop, you give it what it needs, you just leave. I can stay away for 1 week, and my crops are still growing. Right now I'm in the Gambia. Then my red cabbages have been sold last week.
Oh, you already
in
harvested?
Kenya.
Oh, okay.
Here in the Gambia, I've already harvested cucumbers.
Yeah, so you're only 3 months in the Gambia.
Yes.
And you already made your first harvest.
Yes.
That is incredible.
So the biggest thing I saw here is knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah. They have the urge to do it. Money is there to do the project. God is rich, bro. But the knowledge, you don't have knowledge to do things.
Yes. Yes.
That is the university farm.
Yes.
And in terms of nutrition, they had not applied anything. They had just planted and just waited it to grow. And when I arrived there, asked the students, they were telling me, no, we are going to put triple 15. Triple 15 in the Gambia is something else. Even if you pack soil and write triple 15, people will run for that.
In a world full of fine print, Ken, the farmer, is the kind of guy who still believes a man's word is his bond. Welcome to the Level of Trust with Benjamin Joof. The Gambia has the land, the excess water, favorable for agriculture, natural resources. It just needs knowledge. You are about to find out how Ken the farmer is unlocking the massive, untapped potentials. Today, we are joined by Ken the farmer, someone who defines what it means to be a dream builder. He is a trained agronomist who came from a poor background and built a highly profitable farming business in Kenya. In collaboration with Ding Kunda Farms, Ken is currently on the ground in the Gambia, bridging a critical gap between traditional labor and modern innovation. Ken isn't just planting seeds, he is planting knowledge. From introducing new crop specimens to implementing advanced irrigation and fertilizer techniques, he is transforming how the region approaches food security. But Ken's mission stems from a startling observation that even at the Gambia's university level, there is a profound lack of impactful, practical farming knowledge. Today, we discuss his journey, the challenges of modernizing agriculture in the Gambia, and how he is empowering a new generation of Gambian farmers to achieve their milestones.
Thank you so much for having me here. My name is Ken. I am a farmer and a professional farmer. And I'm in the Gambia currently doing farming here. And I also have a farm in Kenya where I've been doing farming since 2014. That's when I was starting farming slowly. Until now, I'm still doing horticulture and sheep farming and some sheep goats. Yes.
So you also you do livestock farming as well?
Yes, I do both crop and animal husbandry.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Tell us, how did you start your farming journey?
It's very funny because it was not planned. Personally, I'm an electrical engineer.
Huh.
I've done electrical engineering, power option, and I graduated in 14 or 16.
Yeah.
Yes, there are 14 or 15.
Yeah, with an electrical engineer degree.
Yes,
Ah.
I'm an electrical engineer. But when I was doing electrical engineering, it was just, sorry to say so, it was just a push by the parents. For me, I had that calling, like, bro, come and do whatever you're supposed to be doing. Your thing is farming. So when I left Form 4, for us, we have Form 4.
Oh, still in the form system.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, we go up to Form 4, then we go to campus. We don't have this
Form
5.
5 and 6, yeah, the
Yes,
sixth
so
form, yeah.
when I finished my Form 4, I went back to a village. And that's how I started growing passion fruits. I started with passion fruits, and I took care of them well because I was also getting money from charcoal. I was burning charcoal.
Okay.
So I'd get some money and fund my passion fruit farming. And then when I started harvesting, I got some money and scaled up a bit. I was able to buy one cow.
Interesting.
Yeah, I bought one cow and also talked with my mom. She went to the groups, got me some loan, and I added some sheeps, the local sheeps, back home. That's how I kicked off. And even when I was in school, that is university, I was doing farming. I would leave school on Friday. I go check my animals and come back. And the funniest thing is that when I was in second year, I had over 8 of them. Cows.
8 cows.
I would milk, my mother would milk, sell milk, and then send me money to support me in school. Yes, but now as we continued, we reached a point where she could not pay. Even my dad could not pay. We had an issue of school fees, so we had to sell one cow until I finished. We sold the same cows.
Okay.
Until I finished. So you see, my background, even our home, my parents are still farmers, but not like I do. For them, it's just what you call corn, beans, just like whatever you see in the Gambia, those ladies doing, not professionally, such that you don't get good money. You know, there is that good money and there is money that cannot even help you.
Yes.
So, and they also encouraged me the way they were doing their farming. My mother would lease farms and plant potatoes and corn. When my elder sisters want school fees, we would sell the corn, they were given money. And because I'm the only son in that home and the last one, I was the one who was left home. My sisters are in boarding school and I'm home with mom. So they are sent from school and she'll tell me, can you go and call Mother Flani? Then come back with her, we sell her this. And that mother maybe will come buy 2-3 bags and I'll be given like 6,000. Then
6,000 Kenyan shillings.
Kenyan shilling, yeah. We call another one, she come buys another. By the end of the day, we have over 40,000. And my mother tell me, give them 30, take 5 and give me 5.
So your mother seems like the matriarch of the family.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And looks like business is within the family, understanding money and pushing, trying to find, make ends meet.
Of course, yes. But still, I've not mentioned my father there because he's a businessman.
Okay.
And actually, up to now, even right now, the last person I've spoken to is my father. And I've posted here saying that I was in parliament and he's like, yeah, go.
Before we go further, you mentioned you were in parliament.
Yes.
We'll come to that anyway, because you visited the Gambian parliament to talk about, farming issue. Yes, but yeah, go ahead with your.
So he was still supporting me when I tell him I want somewhere to build for my cows. He would come and tell me, okay, build here. When I build, he'd be like, yeah, go. We also did not have something. So he was just encouraging me. And that's how I came. I loved farming. And after I finished campus, I got a job. When I got a job, I took the certificate to my father actually. I told him, he pushed me to do this. Here's the certificate, hang it in the house or put it in your wardrobe. Then for me, I went back now to look for money. I looked for money from one company that had employed me and I did my best. I got money and when I checked my account, On that 8, this was on 2019 now. I checked my account and I saw, oops, I've already exceeded with 1,000 whatever I had planned for to go and start farming. That's when I hung my boots and said to the village. I left the city, went to the village, leased 1 acre of farm.
You said lease. You guys didn't even own any acres.
No, I could not be able to buy.
But how about your family? Did you guys have like acres?
No, my mother had 3/4 an acre. Okay, our family had 3/4 an acre, but she used to lease. You know, where I come from is not far from Nairobi city.
Okay.
So we don't have big farms for farming.
Okay.
We just have for building. We have also, people have built rental houses. Yeah, it's like modern village. Yeah. So I even did not go to our village. I had to go 116 kilometers deep in the village from my home.
Wow. That's a good drive then.
Yes. That's why now I say the slopes of Mount Kenya. Yeah, that's why I went to lease 1 acre farm and started doing farming. I started with green pepper. We call it capsicum.
Okay.
The sweet pepper.
Yes.
That's what I started with. And it has been rolling since then. Yes, up to when I managed to buy a farm there. Yeah.
And what was your projection like? I know you had this big plan of, making big in farming, but how big did you think that farming would go when you started?
For me, when I started, I just wanted to have peace. Because
electrical engineer,
yes,
they do have peace. They have good chunk of change when it comes to remuneration with salaries, and can live in the city, can also go to parliament.
But to me, I felt that I'm not finding peace in electrical department. You know why? I would take a 6-story building like the ones around Ruiru. Those people who know Ruiru. I did one with 6-story building, but it will take like 2 years to complete, right? So the money we've agreed is certain millions, but the money we're getting per month is less than 100,000. Right?
Okay.
For me, I had 8 technicians whom I used to pay every Saturday. Right? So the owner of the building would give me like 400,000, but the salaries are taking 300,000. Using my car, or even just use a Uber, so I'll spend more money on paying these guys and everything. And again, there reached a point where a client started now stealing from me. You work.
I'm stealing.
Yeah, you work. You have an agreement. You do 70% of the job. They tell you, I am giving you this, finish the job. When you finish the job, that is it.
Okay. Because I know, based on experience, and also I read from somewhere, it is healthy for people in construction to have push and pull with, contractors and all that stuff, clients, So you didn't like the way the finance was going.
For me, I did not love it. I also did not love the engagement. Every time, either the contractor, the CCs, those guys who are, in constructions, you have a lot of people who are manning one building, from the city council, the government, whoever. A lot of them.
It's for the safety, bro.
It's for the safety, and I love that. But I saw it is too much for me.
There wasn't peace at all, huh?
Yeah, there is no peace. They would call me at night. I love fermented drinks. So I'm enjoying my fermented drink and I see, oops, this is the engineer, the county engineer. So I have to run. Hello, sir. Why are these documents? Oops, I wouldn't love to live like that. I also thought to myself, why don't I just go do something that I love? Something that will give me peace. Something that I can just go to many, many countries and do things over there. Like not for one building, they were holding me there. The farthest I had gone is Kenya.
Okay.
Because the buildings, I cannot leave them
Yes.
just because I want to go to the Gambia or wherever. I have to finish that work and go. And even if I can travel, I'll still be involved. Stress there. Ask the contractors, they know how they pass through. Contractors, yes, they have money, and it's not equal to the freedom they have. It's stressful. So for me, the stress was too much. People can handle different things
Yes.
differently.
Mm-hmm.
For me, so I cannot be able to handle that, and I decided no, let me balance. I did not just quit once. I had started already,
Mm-hmm.
and so this one can pay because if you are milking over 100 liters per day,
Mm-hmm.
you see, I was having the passion fruits. I was still in business, so I saw what if I do an acre? This is just half an acre, and the cows were in 3/4 an acre. What if now I go less a hectare or an acre in Kirinyaga, which is far deep in the villages? I would have more money,
Yeah,
more
but
peace.
you compromise that the city lifestyle. I mean, to go to the village, but farming work also it's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy at all. But for me, I love now that difference. I've told you people handle different things.
Mm-hmm.
Like now I have a sister who works in the hospital. I visited her and there was an accident somewhere. So people are being brought with blood or wherever. And I was there. She just wore the gloves and she reacted very fast. For me, when I saw that, I ran away. And then I told her, okay, let's meet tomorrow. You see? So people handle different things
Differently.
differently. So for me, I'm able to talk with crops.
Mm-hmm.
Crops do not argue. A client will argue with you badly, but a crop, you give it what it needs, you just leave. I can stay away for 1 week,
Mm-hmm.
and my crops are still growing. Right now, I'm in the Gambia,
Mm-hmm.
and my red cabbages have been sold last week.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
In
you
Kenya.
already
In
harvest?
Kenya.
Oh, okay.
Here in the Gambia, I've already harvested cucumbers.
Yeah, so you're only 3 months in the Gambia.
Yes.
And you already made your first harvest.
Yes,
That is incredible. We haven't even talked about your stay in the Gambia, and you're already telling me some successes, huh?
So actually, let me say, for me, I was looking for freedom and peace of mind. And also, I'm that guy who love natural things. When I went to Mount Kenya, I saw how the mountain looks, clean water. If you check on my online platform, you see I used to go to the river there, take fresh water in the morning, brush in the river. It's what I call peace for me. And at the end of 3 months, I have money, which is that money can come big money because you've just waited for 90 days. And 90 days to me is like 90 minutes when you're watching a football match. Yes. You may tense,
Right.
they may score, or you may be scored.
Right.
But for me, I'm always like, if I score,
Mm-hmm.
this is a win.
Yes.
If I don't score,
Yeah.
I've learned.
Right.
And I'm not dying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, what was your connection to the Gambia?
When I was coming here in Gambia, or the first time I came here, I did not plan to come here. I was coming to Senegal, or I was in Senegal, and attended a certain function in Senegal, the African Food Forum. I'm among the 24 youths in Africa who are selected as agri-influencers. So I had come there as an agri-influencer in Senegal. And when I was there, a guy tells me, from here to the Gambia is like 4 hours. If you have to use flight, it's less than 1 hour.
Less than 1 hour, yes.
And I had been doing research in Africa, which countries are peaceful and I can do business. And Gambia was one.
Oh, so you like the peace in the Gambia?
I've told you I love peace, I love freedom.
How did I forget that?
Yeah, so for me, I saw peace and I was like, what about water? I went to the map of Africa and saw Gambia is surrounded by water, and I was like, shit, I have to go this place. So when he told me you can go within 4 hours, I just decided, okay, I should do that today. I asked him, why can I get the car to carry me up to the Gambia? And he told me, bro, relax. I'll sort you everything. Right? He paid my transport from Senegal to the Gambia. Of course, I had some challenges at the border.
Yes.
Because in the Gambia you have to have an invitation.
Yeah.
And for me, did not.
Oh, in the Gambia, you have to have an invitation.
Yeah, even not a Gambian, you have to have an invitation.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
You have to have an official invitation. It was on a Friday.
If you're an African, if you are West African, I mean, that's some kind of complication. If you went to ECOWAS, that's like free movement, yes.
But for me, I'm coming from East Africa. Even if I was in Senegal, I'm coming from East Africa because of my passport. My passport is Turkey. So they had to delay me. I had some delays there until I was left by the bus that I was using. It was very hectic to a point I said, let me just go back to Senegal. But the power of internet. I just asked someone to create hotspot for me, and I posted, I'm stuck at the border. They have denied me access, and they're telling me I have to wait until Monday so that whoever knows me in the Gambia can go to the immigration office, ask for invitation letter, and send to me.
You did that.
So I was supposed to stay there on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday now until when I received that. But when I posted, very happy. The Gambians responded like, no. They did not call me because the guy went. The guy who written first for me, I just posted and I was offline again.
Right.
We are at the border.
Yes.
There is no network.
Yes.
So people started calling the customs. Calls, everyone was on call because the soldier, the clerk, whoever was starting. So a lot of people called them.
Like in Gambia, almost everyone knows everyone. Yes, we all know each other. Yes.
And everyone came out. I was bored and I started walking outside there. Now thinking how to go back to Senegal again and all those. The calls made those guys to call me and they were like, who is Ken here? They were actually, I had all my branded clothes. I had my cap, my T-shirt, everything branded. And they were like, oh, you are Kenya. We are very sorry. A lot of people are calling and we are not even safe. We cannot even do anything because of it. So one guy called and he told those guys, no, this guy is a farmer. Just release him. And if possible, organize how that guy will go to the ferry, catch the ferry on the other side, and make sure the guy has gone all the way to Java. Yes.
To Java village.
Yes. And I don't know who the guy is.
That's enough.
Full.
Oh, okay.
Because the call made everyone shiver at the custom. And they were explaining to me who I am. So to cut the story short, I came here. And when I arrived at Jabang in the morning, I woke up and stood at the rooftop. Just looked and saw peace. There is no noise. There is no noise that is coming from the village. It's not actually that village. It's modernized.
You did not even book a hotel. Somebody just say.
Somebody booked for me.
Okay, to go to Java.
Yes.
In a hotel. Okay.
I love Gambia.
Okay.
People here are so welcoming. And he's a very young guy who booked the hotel for me.
Okay.
He told me, no, bro, if you need a car, I have several cars. I'll give you one. Go around. Then I told him, I did not come with my license. So maybe if you can. He told me, no, there is no maybe. I'll take you around wherever you want to go. So I told him, first of all, before we go to the nice beaches, he was telling me nice beaches. I don't know where. I told him, for me, I'll just love to go to the monkey park. He told me there is a monkey park. And now we go to the farms.
Okay.
I went to Vigilo, the monkey park, took some pictures, and proceeded to the farms.
Okay.
He took me around Gambia farms, and I was like, oh, really? I told him, you need to take me to the best farmer. And I was posting, I'm in the Gambia, and I was posting, I love posting, updating what I'm seeing. The farmer took me to he's the best, and I was like, okay. If he's the best, And how we do it back home, this is a gap. The following day, I told him we won't go to the farm. We went to the farm for like 3 days, 3 consecutive days.
Okay.
On the North Bank region, we went to so many farms around there, and also here, this area.
But there was a huge gap you spot.
Yeah, because people are doing guesswork.
Guesswork? What is that?
A lot of people, products that are coming in the Gambia are coming from Senegal. The products that are used in the farm, they are all written in French.
Okay. Yes.
Francophone country. Here we use English. So the farmers, most of them do not know you can use your phone to scan and translate. So they just do guesswork. And the thing that made me like crazy, they just use the bottle top, the top of the bottle for the product to measure. And sometimes you'll find is the same bottle, 1 liter, you have 2 hectares or 1 hectare. So you'll buy them in liters. And now have a small garden, I'm buying them in 250 ml, right? So if I use the bottle top and use the bottle top to kill the same pest, and the bottle top or the bottle cork for 1 liter is big. I don't know whether you're getting it.
Yeah.
It's big because it's not like for drinking water.
Yes.
It's big. And for 250 ml, it's small.
It's small, yes.
But you are targeting the same pest. The pest does not know I'm in a big farm or I'm in a small farm. So yours might work because you used a bigger cup, which goes to the same ratio do we call him the company that processed that product.
Okay.
Because it is always written.
Okay.
But they are just doing guesswork. For me, it's the small one. That means my pest won't die. It won't die because I'm using the small amount.
Yes.
Yes. Or you are using a bigger cup and you are supposed to use a small cup. Because these products from Senegal do not come with we call it the measuring can, which is calibrated 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So you can pour the liquid wherever you want, 20, then you put it in your tank.
Okay.
So when I went to the farms, they don't have that cup.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my. So I also noticed in all the farms, they are buying 2 products. 2 products, a pesticide and a fungicide.
Okay.
And when you spray a pesticide for more than 3 times, it becomes resistant.
Okay.
The same to fungicide. Fungicide and pesticide, if you spray them continuously, the pest will get
because they build immunity to it.
That's how people are losing it.
Okay. So which means Gambian farmers have been losing a lot.
Of course. And the people who are losing a lot are those people in diaspora because they are investing a lot of money in their farms.
Interesting.
And I also noticed a very big gap. Those farms which are big are owned by people in diaspora. And they are employing their fathers, their uncles, who are even older than them. So when they send them money to do farming, if the money goes like this, they cannot be able to question for that money because it's your father.
Family business. It has a different connotation in Africa, When we say family business, sometimes,
I can tell you I can take you to over 10 farms which are crashing right now, but the owner is still funding money because they are telling me, that one is my brother to my father. And I'm like, okay. So what do you do? Why don't you send that money to him directly? Instead sending it to buy these things, he put the wrong things in your farm, then you lose that money.
So is it because of the lack of understanding of farming methods, or just, someone who is actually not willing to do the job?
Okay, one, they don't know what they are doing. Most of them think they know, but they don't know. I went to a farm and that guy was telling me, I've done farming for over 10 years. Okay. He's an old guy. I told him, I'm very young. I've done it for 11 years. So maybe you could have listened to that one. Yeah, we respect that one. And he said, okay. And then the son called and told him, this is Ken from Kenya. You just listen to him. all the watermelons had busted. Why? The soil does not have calcium. And what the man had gone and bought in the store was triple 15 fertilizer. 15, 15, 15, NPK. There is no calcium there. It cannot heal the watermelon. So it was a loss. 4 hectares, kaput.
With all the manpower, all the investment, and there's no return.
There is no return. And now the man cannot be able to handle this case because this is brother to this, brother to this. You just keep quiet. I don't want to just confront my father. You know, you guys call everyone my father and my brother.
Yes.
So I cannot be able. But there are those people, to me, if I'm to run a farm here, or the way I'm running mine, if I have a brother, I'll train him first, then I send him money. Not just send him money without the knowledge. I better be sending him money without involving the farm. Because we put some money in the farm, it goes down and I'm still sending him money as my brother. It's just better cut the farm and send him money direct.
Yes.
Enjoy. So knowledge in the Gambia is a challenge. I also went to the University of the Gambia and they are doing a good job. But on the practical part of it, it was too low. It was too low.
Talk to me again.
It was too low.
Tell us what you found out there.
They had planted some corn with evidence. I have it in my farm here. They had planted corn. It was like 3 weeks old, but they were 90, 80, let's say 75% damaged by a small pest. And the easiest to control, fall armyworm. They had planted some cucumbers there. They were just dragging because of a small pest, easy to control using neem called aphids.
You saying they're easy to control, but these pests are just making huge damages to this investment.
Yes.
And even at our university level.
That is the university farm.
Yes.
And in terms of nutrition, they had not applied anything. They had just planted and just waited it to grow. And when I arrived there, asked the students, they were telling me, no, we are going to put triple 15. Triple 15 in the Gambia is something else. Even if you pack soil and write triple 15, people will run for that. That's what is in the farmer's mind. You have to put triple 15 without knowing the stages. So that is another problem.
Okay.
So the biggest thing I saw here is knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah. They have the urge to do it. Money is there to do the project. God is rich, bro. But the knowledge, you don't have knowledge to do things.
Yes. Because farming is not new to Gambians. I can tell you for a fact.
Yeah.
But most of the farmings that are done in the Gambia is more like seasonal farming, rainy season farming. After 4 or 5 months after the rains, we all pack out and then that's it. So could be that's the challenge because we have not gotten used to like a 365 days of farming and then turning something that's supposed to be minute to multi industrial, a situation. Did you see that as a challenge too?
Yeah, it's a challenge, and it is affecting the consumer and the farmer. The farmer will get money in this period of time. The consumer will suffer throughout. Because, like right now, I was in the market to buy cabbage. And I even thought this guy is overpricing me because I'm not speaking in Wolof. How can I buy a small cabbage at $100? That same cabbage you don't even give to our animals in Kenya because it's too small for a cow. You throw it away, or you just put a tractor and
trash it.
Yes. So I asked the lady, you mean? No, let me go to the other one. I went to the next and I was told, this is 100, this is 120. I just bought, but I felt no. I went with my guy now the following day. I told him, you just go buy, go with my phone, record the amount you're buying. I'm used to recording because if it is not recorded,
Yes.
it's not true. So again, my guy went and bought when he was recording himself 100. Because we are doing farming on this time and we are living it this time. We have not accepted irrigation. And if we have accepted irrigation, we are doing it wrongly. Yes.
Did you get to visit Janjangure Jahali Pacha Rice project that was in the past, had huge name by former governments and all that. Did you get to visit all those areas to find out what's going on?
I have visited one by the Chinese guys. Yes.
Okay.
Then it was doing well. But I did not get more information because the Chinese could not speak in English.
Okay.
And the driver was not ready to
Translate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There was some issue between me and him because I love asking questions.
Yes.
So when I asked him a lot of questions, I don't know what came into the driver's mind. Just cut off the communication. Yeah.
A lot of people in the diaspora are willing to engage in farming, and that is engage meaning farming at a distance.
Yeah.
They'll do their investments. They will tell you, I buy this much of a land, and but is that a good idea? Since everything that you're saying right now is not ringing the bell for me,
No, it's a good idea buying land. You see, I'm here in the Gambia and I'm still checking the prices of land in Kenya. Because if I find another land in Kenya which is being sold around my farm, definitely I'll buy it. I'll send money and I'll go there, buy and come back here. And because I believe in future. Right now in the Gambia, agriculture sector is very low. But in the next few years, agriculture sector will have changed. Because of who? Because of people like us. Right now, when I came here in the Gambia, I started posting. I have 2 Kenyans who have already joined me here in the Gambia and they are doing farming, not in my farm, but different farm.
Interesting.
In Unjur and another one in the other side of Bara. They are Kenyans. And a lot of Kenyans are willing to come here and start doing farming. But before they come, I wouldn't just like them to come and invade Gambia. I would like to train Gambia
to work with Gambians.
Because we Kenyans can decide, okay, we have come, we've done farming, let's now go back home. We leave Gambia where we found it. But me as Ken, I have started that project of training people. And that's why you see me going to the, we call it them, community gardens.
Right.
I do to go to community gardens. I train them practically. This is how you spray. Even spraying is a problem. I told another
Even
one,
just a regular spray, just go and spray insecticides or...
I cannot be ashamed even to mention that community garden. It's in Brusubi. A very big community garden holding 400 ladies. I told them, you know what? You can drench this one with this. And they were like, what is drenching? You see? They don't know what is drenching. I also went to
simple farming terminologies are not being able to communicate.
Now the funniest thing is, I went to other community gardens, which I want to mention. Those agronomists from the university, they know, they have read, but doing it is like, Ken, what are you talking about? I know drenching is applying chemicals, is applying fertilizers, fungicide, or pesticide directly to the soil. But how do we do that? They don't know. So I had to carry my pump. I even have pictures, I'll show you after this. I have carried my pump. I adjusted, you have to adjust the nozzle so that it can be sharp. That's how you drench using spray pump.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I saw it in one of your videos where you were kind of showing when you have that automatic, back pump and all that stuff.
Yeah,
pushing.
That part.
Yes.
Yeah. I was trying that's why I love posting. You see, you saw, and
Yes.
I did not think that you saw.
Yeah.
I was trying to show people it was the same day. After I saw those challenges, I said, no, let me go and do it at my farm. Even making beds, making the beds.
Nursery beds.
Not even nursery, we call them seed bed.
Seed beds, okay.
Nursery is where you plant the seeds.
Okay.
Seed bed is where you transplant them.
Okay.
It's somehow confusing. If I was the one who was remembering them, I would have named them the other way around. Because nursery and seed bed, seed bed is where you transplant.
Where you transplant, yes.
So people mostly make sunken bed during rainy season. I've noted, I was here last year and I saw people making sunken bed, and it was raining. So water is stopping there, it's flooding. They cannot harvest anything, right? For me, I raised my beds and it was raining, so water was just flowing. And that's how I managed to have my seedlings then. And right now, you see, I'm harvesting tomatoes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll tell you one thing. Right here in my house, we just have that belief in the Gambia that there are people whose hands are just blessed when they sow something. So when I was planting, when the time came for me to plant a mango tree, because I have mango, I have oranges, I have a lemon tree, I also have like bananas. Anytime I have to, I also have like it's a guava.
Guava.
Yes, I have that too. So, but I had to call somebody
To come and plant.
to come and plant. I had planted or bought avocado, planted it myself. It didn't work. So that belief also stuck in me that someone must be the lucky person that anytime you put something in the soil, it grows. But it only applies to some people.
Okay.
Is that so? Can I perform the work of a farmer and plant an avocado plant right now, and then it grows? I bought avocado already, and then kind of like
the seedlings.
Yeah, the seedlings. No, it was already it already had like the stem and all that start growing.
Yeah.
And then because I didn't call the lucky person, so I thought is that taboo
Then,
something that we can go do away with or?
For me, I can just keep quiet and tell you guys, just call me. Let me run for you. But otherwise, for me, I believe anyone can plant. Because there is no science behind that. You just have to know how to plant it and how to take care of it. There is nothing about these hands. No. For me, bro, if you take me to welding, I'll do it professionally. I know how to weld. I was working when I was in electrical department. We were doing electric fence. I was welding. If you take me to animal husbandry, I have learned how to inject my animals. I don't have to say this guy has these hands, can only inject my animals. No. For me, I'm all round. And I believe everyone is all round, only that your mind is telling you you are not that person. And I've just posted today 1 hour ago, you are that person who you think you are. So for you already think you cannot plant. That's why you're looking for someone.
The avocado plant is dead. Yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah. No, I'm selling avocado seeds. You need to buy from me, plant and seeds. Yeah. You are
Yeah. So if a farmer in the Gambia has $2,000, what would you want to encourage that farmer to do? To invest it, to buy more land, or just to buy equipment and stuff to take care of the small or half an acre that he has to actually continue the farming?
$2,000 is not that much.
Okay.
And it is not.
Let's say $5,000. I'll take $5,000.
It's not small and it is not much. But for me, I always say you can get these lands by leasing. You can lease one land, do production there. Whatever you get there, now scale up. The way I leased 1 acre in Kirinyaga, and now I have scaled up. I've managed to buy the same land that I had leased.
Okay.
Yes. The place where I'm keeping my sheep is also leased, and the owner has agreed to sell it to me, bit by bit, and it is a very big farm. That's
So
why.
whilst you're in the Gambia, you're still managing.
Yes, I have
Okay.
CCTV cameras. I normally see what is happening when I'm here in the Gambia.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
So for me, start by listening, do a proper learn with that small. If you have small one that you have, use it. Learn fast.
Mhm.
Do a project that is not. You're not doing it to give you money. It's for you to learn. The project that we are doing right now, I'm not expecting a lot of money. No.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, you working with the
Ding Kunda.
Ding Kunda Farms.
Yes.
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 Okay.
The money that you are getting from this first farm here, this project here, we are not expecting a lot of profit. You know why? Because when we are starting, we are buying things, fixed assets, things like pumps, drip irrigation, the tank towers, the fans, everything that we are doing is fixed. So we cannot say that we get all this money with this one season, but it is a learning process.
Yes. Okay.
I planted 3 varieties of tomatoes, and by now, because we have started harvesting, I already know which one I'll scale up with. When now I get a bigger farm, I'll know which variety to go with.
Okay.
I have already known the disturbing pests and diseases in the Gambia. There are just 2, and I can mention them.
Okay.
There are tuta absoluta. Tuta absoluta have draws your not tuta, sorry, leaf miner. It draws your leaves. It's like a map.
Okay.
Yeah, a confused map.
Okay.
Because they are mining. It's called leaf miner. They mine in the leaf. They stay inside the leaf.
Okay. And mine.
Yeah, and also tuta absoluta.
Okay.
Tuta absoluta is finishing farmers. I was in Jambang today, and a farmer is almost losing a hectare of tomatoes. Yeah.
And how can we make a turnaround on this? How can we organize ourselves, or the Gambians organize themselves, Gambian farmers, to make a turnaround on this?
Knowledge.
But how? I mean, most of the farmers, like you said, have they're a bit older, and people in the universities are not doing a lot of this practical, even though they can read the theory. But someone highly knowledgeable to show them the practical aspect of it is not really.
To answer your how, Ken is here. Ken knows which pesticide kills tuta. Ken knows which pesticide kills leaf miner. I normally call people to my farm, or even Ding Kunda Farm. And even other farms where I visit, I normally post where I am. I say, you come, ask your questions, and learn from me. I'm planning for an open day where farmers will come in one of the farms that I manage, and I'll train them from A to Z. I'll have books. Come by the book. That's how you learn. I'll also have videos, which I also post on my YouTube.
Yes.
You can just watch. And you do it. My number is open. If you go to my Facebook, the number that is there, if you call, it's me who respond to it. I have 2 numbers, the Kenyan and the Gambian. Wherever you are, you call me, you will hear this is Ken. Why don't you call Ken? Why don't you text?
Yes.
I respond. Why don't you organize with Ken, who registered a company by the name Agrobase? Agrobase, the base of all agriculture, from irrigation system, seedlings, seeds, seedling propagation, how to transplant, everything until how you sell it. That's why we are saying we are agrobase. Why don't you just call? Come to our office, sit with us. We give you a plan, we give you guidance, proper guidance. I'm coming with well-experienced technicians from Kenya. They will work on the agrobase. You have a farm, we come to sit with you, we tell you, you will give us this amount. We don't want percentages. We'll charge you, this is our rate card. If you are good with it, we come to your farm, we do a proper drip installation for you, even clearing. We clear. If you need a borehole, we are getting a machine to do a borehole for you. So if you trust us, we do a borehole for you. We make a tower for you. We do the irrigation system, mulching, and bring seedlings for you, and manage for you. But you have to have your own guys who are well or ready to work with us. Because we can be willing, we can bring everything.
Yes.
But if your brother there is saying, nah, your brother brought Ken and I was eating all this money. So
Yeah.
if your brother is not ready, I'm not ready. Who is here in the Gambia? So knowledge is easily dispensed.
Right.
And that was one thing that took me to the parliament today.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about your visitation with the Gambian Parliament. What was your discussion about? Like, what were the questions and what did you present?
Thank you. Today, I think I won't even sleep. I'm the happiest Gambian today in the Gambia and even outside. You know, I'm a Gambian.
Yes.
So I'm the happiest guy because I've never gotten a chance to speak with members of parliament, to have a listening ear. And that's why I'm calling people and telling them Gambia is the place to be. You have a listening ear, just write a proposal, send to these people. If they accept your proposal, you come and explain to them. I was explaining to them the same way I told them I registered agrobased. Agrobased cannot run. Okay, it is a private company, own the company, but it is here to help everyone.
Yes.
So why don't you unite? We unite with them. I bring people, well-experienced people here. We sit down, we agree how much are you going to pay agrobase, and we'll do this service for free. Because right now, if you call me, you'll have to fuel my car, you'll have to pay me my service because I'm spending my day coming to your farm. So you'll have to pay me heavily.
Yes.
What if we sit with the government? I told them, this line has this number of farmers because I have already gone there.
Yes.
So I can allocate 2 guys permanently. They'll be working around that area every day. So you are a farmer here. My guy will be coming here every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, my guy will be coming here
to survey and supervise.
Yes.
And make sure things are doing okay.
Yes. Secondly, those things, those products that you are using in the farms, written in French, I'm formulating those products right here in the Gambia and even much better than what we have written in English.
Okay. So all those fertilizers that are supposed to be used.
Right now, I'm working on the foliars.
Okay.
I also know how I can work on the pesticide. But of course, some of the pesticide, I cannot be able to formulate them. I can be able to source them in large quantities, then package them in a small quantities and distribute them to farmers.
Okay.
And because the government is subsidizing the fertilizer, actually fertilizer is cheap here more than Kenya.
Really?
Hey, bro. Kenya fertilizer is
because
of what you have.
Because I can actually tell you that Gambia government, not being the mouthpiece, but just saying what the reality is.
Yes.
For the most part, them working with the farmers.
Yes.
They also help in selling, or trying to source, buyers for farmers once the cash crop, let's say the cashews, or let's say the peanuts and all of that. So that has been like a tradition in the Gambia, but a sector I want to, an area I want to look at is the rice. Rice produced in the Gambia are way more expensive than rice that are imported.
Yes, because
and now you're really talking about the type of farming that is performed in the Gambia when it comes to how we organize, how we scale up, and all that. It's not up there. That's the big gap. But again, the product that I produce here, very expensive.
And before I talk about that, we also consume a lot of wheat here in the Gambia.
Okay.
Every home is eating tapalapa and those other breads every day, and we don't grow wheat in the Gambia.
Yes.
I took a step, which was not legal. I planted some seeds for wheat, and they have done perfectly well. Why don't we sit down, get more seeds from Kenya or wherever, and we plant a large quantity and we start manufacturing right here. We have a company here which is processing that, but they are importing it raw. Then,
But again, is the Gambian soil, the Gambian water, is it adequate? Is it ready for this kind of farming that you're talking about? Do we have enough water here? Do we have enough land? Kenya is a vast country, and we don't. Kenya has cocoa, has coffee, and these are things that Gambians consume a lot.
a lot. You know, I told you again and again, in my country, for you to drill a borehole, you have to go, some places you have to go over 100 meters, some even 250 meters. In the Gambia, if you do more than, if you do 15 meters, you have water. As I've said, if you do more than 36 meters, you are showing off. Because where you take that water.
Yes.
So I have visited one institution here in the Gambia. It's not an institution. That farm is owned by one person, and he has done 70 meters. And he has put big pipes. The commercial, that is called a commercial borehole now. Big pipe. That borehole is able to run 55 hectares. Yes, here in the Gambia. So why don't we take a step as a government? We do the same. We do some boreholes, then use that water to feed our wheat and also feed our wheat, our rice. Rice is growing during the rainy season, right?
Yes.
Why don't we plant it as we do in Moya, in Kirinyaga, Kenya? We can grow it even during the dry season.
Dry season. So it's going to be like all year round producing rice.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I know, talking about water, I know when you go to some women garden like these farms, you can just dig just 1 meter. You don't even have to go 2 meters.
Yes.
Just 1 meter, like your arm's length.
Yes.
And you can find water right there.
I've seen that.
In the women gardens.
And the funniest thing, the rice husk. The rice husk is after you harvest rice, there is that brown cover.
Yes.
That brown
the stuff
cover.
we throw away, yeah.
Don't mention that throwing away again.
Oh, okay.
Because I was in
that is like a shell.
Yes, I was in Parliament, and that there is a person we are talking with, and he mentioned the same. We throw it away. And where have you seen that? That one, actually, for me, I would like to take it more than rice itself. Yes.
You cannot eat that.
You cannot eat that one, but it can bring more money for you. The first time I landed here, the first person I met, I asked him, where can I get rice husk? Because they can make soil amenda from that rice husk. The soil here is not, part of it is not good, because when it is
the soil,
it floods. The soil is good, but some part where we have floods, it leaches with nutrients. So what do? We have to amend this soil.
Okay.
What do we use to amend this soil? We use the rice husk. There is a way we do it. And we make a very good amendment.
Okay.
Yes. If you go along the ocean, from Sanyan towards Bunjur, we have a lot of seaweed laying idle there. We can use that one to amend our soil.
Really?
If you go to Banjul, a few meters from the parliament, there is this company that is, we call it sifting the groundnuts. We do a lot of groundnuts here. The outer cup of groundnuts.
Yes.
Just near the parliament there, as you approach this.
Yes,
now.
yes.
They are throwing it there, dumping it there. Now the ladies have started picking, packaging into bags and selling it at 500. Do you know if I can get a lorry of that, I can be able to make a very nice biochar, which will help our soil. Okay, you see? So we can be able to do rice because we are amending rice with what we are wasting. We harvest rice, we get the rice husks, we make them to an amender, we apply in the same farm, then we plant again. Yes.
Wow.
We fix carbon in our soil, and that is it. So we'll be able now to have good production. If you apply other nutrients, your soil will be able to hold the nutrients. And like now when it is bare, you put water, it leaches again. But with amendas, it will be perfect. Come to one of my farm, I show you a very big difference. I got some. I got some. I made an amenda and I
Yes.
applied.
Yes.
And the other part that I did not apply, I can tell you, come and select that part here in the farm where I did not apply.
Okay.
It's evidence you can see.
Yes.
The part I applied, the amenda is green, perfectly nice. The tomatoes are big, hard, the color, everything is okay.
Wow.
So whatever you utilize that.
That's interesting.
Yes.
All right. So, how about the issue of storage? Um, Looks like we don't have silos. We don't have, big refrigeration systems that, could keep the cooling of all these vegetables or whatever we have. Um, you know, so the issue of storage looks like a challenging thing in the Gambia.
It's not a challenge. There is a go down somewhere in the Gambia. And I think I've got this. I've gone around the Gambia more than you now.
Yeah.
There is a very big go down owned by the government in the Gambia. They store fertilizer, right? And they give out these fertilizers, and it is very big. And even they store rice for people. If you harvest, you can take there.
Is it like a rental place? Or you just, okay.
Yeah. But I think you pay per bag, which is very cheap.
Okay.
Yeah, very big. So in the Gambia, if it is rice or these cereals, there is a place where you can keep it in the Gambia. For fresh produce like tomatoes, we can think of value addition. When I came here, or even before I came here, and it was like God was communicating to me, or whoever was communicating to me gave me this idea. There is a training school in Kenya where it's free actually. You just go learn a course. And the course that I did is value adding tomatoes to tomato paste.
Okay.
So I can be able to value add the tomatoes we have here to make tomato paste.
But I'm talking about fresh produce, how to store fresh produce. Like, you should have like refrigeration system so you can keep the shelf life of it.
No, that's where I'm coming to. Before we do that, we can try to think of value addition. Tomatoes, when you keep them in boxes, you cannot be able to keep over 50,000 boxes in a cold room. It will be very much expensive for the country. The country does not have an hydropower. This country relies on diesel generators. You don't have a hydropower. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, recently before we even came on air, the power went off. So, and then, in fact, you suggested that could be the kind of refueling, and I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know. I'm worried that we're not going to have an interview conducted, but
So keeping that will be very much expensive for the consumer and also for the farmer and the government. So we cannot stop such things. What we do, we value add them, we package them, we add the shelf life. Yes. We can also dry them and keep them dried. We can introduce people now to eating these dried beans. You just need to soak them into water and they get back to So value addition.
Okay.
Even oranges.
Okay.
And I posted something and a lot of people fought me when I said everyone who is in diaspora is planting oranges in the farms. And the oranges they are planting, they are saying it is Pixie, whereas it is Washington. Washington is not as juicy as Pixie. So if we don't think about value adding and planting high quality seedlings,
okay,
we'll end up having so much Washington without any juice. And it will be very cheap. No one will even be buying because you have it. I'm the stranger who doesn't have it. You refuse to give me, I got it with the other person. Yes. So we have to think about value adding and planting quality seedlings or varieties.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a tomato variety that you can store for over 3 weeks when it is ripe. And it is not chemical, it's just a variety.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, we almost, conquer about an hour. And if you reflect upon your experience in the Gambia, do you think it's a good place to do farm work?
The answer is yes. And actually, the government or whoever is responsible should give me a passport, a Gambian passport, so that I can stay here. I'm not in a hurry to leave Gambia. Gambia is a nice place. Do you know, within a month, you can be able to harvest okra, you can be able to harvest cucumbers. Within 60 days, you can be able to harvest tomatoes. It's funny, I planted my tomatoes when they were 2 weeks old from when I sowed the seeds. Just 2 weeks. Other places they take 1 month, and other places, like in my place, they take three months for you to start harvesting. Here they take 60 days. You harvest big fruit if you have done the right skills. Yes. So for me, the soil is good, the climate is good, and also the prices. As a farmer now, when I go to the market as a consumer, sometimes I feel the pain, especially coming from the east.
Yes.
But as a farmer, I'm happy. Right now, tomatoes are cheap, according to them, because we have sold tomatoes at 45, 50 per kilo, $45 to $50. Do you know that is almost 100 Kenyan shilling? Right now in Kenya, the same is selling at 15 and 20 Kenyan shilling. A difference of 80.
Yes.
So why not step in? Cabbage, I've told you, it's 100. Yes. The same we give to animals. Why don't I now start doing wheat?
Wheat, how about coffee? I don't know what is in the Kenyan soil.
I've planted coffee.
What is in the Kenyan soil to germinate coffee like that? Like over here, I mean, I don't know if coffee works here.
I think it is because of our good Mount Kenya there.
Okay. But nobody gets there today.
No, for coffee and tea, tea loves cold areas, and Gambia is hot.
Yes.
So Gambia with tea, I can tell you, we can keep it for aside. For coffee, I have tried. I got some seedlings from NARI, the National Agricultural Research Institute, and they have one tree.
Oh, you work with NARI too before? You kind of have a conversation on...
Not work with NARI. What I did, I'm formulating foliars, as I have told you.
Yeah.
The first place you take is NARI. The research, whether what you are saying is true. So we tested my foliars there. And they were happy about it. And actually, we were doing some trainings there with students who come to learn. I was training them for free because I want Gambia to grow.
Good guy. Good guy.
Yeah, thank you. So for me, Gambia is the place to be. And that's why I'm even calling more people to come and do proper farming because you can be able to export. Look at our good friends, Burkina Faso. They were importing a lot of food. Right now, they are exporting a lot of food. So with proper management in the farms, knowing what you are doing, we can be able to make it possible. A lot of grants are coming in West Africa. I was in Senegal, the African food system. I was listening to those figures that land in the Gambia, Ghana, Senegal, and then I was waiting for the Kenyan, and I was like,
it's not there.
They're taking grants and all those funds to Kenya, but the funds that are coming
to West Africa,
it's crazy, bro. It's crazy,
and we need to capitalize on that.
Yeah,
help, but maybe people like you can actually kind of shift that and then bring quality agriculture business. We haven't talked about even the aspect of the animal husbandry and all that, but just what you have said is a mouthful, or maybe an earful, So, but Ken, I would say thank you. Thank you for being in the Gambia. Thank you for loving the country, and thank you for helping us. Thank you for helping Africa in general, to push the idea of farming, the idea of us eating what we grow. fresh
To,
food.
to finalize on that, I have talked a lot about knowledge. We cannot be buying food for the schools. We cannot be buying food for the university. We can produce this food right there. Each school should have its garden. If it is for rice, which needs a certain
It
place,
used to happen in the past in the Gambia.
then
So they used all the garden space probably for classrooms.
no, Gambia has very big lands, bro. I have not seen big farms the way I have seen here. You can find one person with 400 hectares in the Gambia. And that is a son. The father has more than that. So we can grow the food in the schools. And it is part of the proposal I took to the parliament. I told them, we can get a place in the university. The University of Gambia has a very big farm. I had even the numbers. I did my research. I know the number of acres there. And they are not utilizing them. So I told them, we can use this space here. We use it as a training ground, but the food we harvest here, we take it to the lower classes. And even the Gambia University itself will feed from there and also feed the prison.
Interesting.
Yes. I told them this food, we get it, we feed the prison and schools. If it is for rice, we go clear a very big part. We use what we call boom. Boom system is the kind of irrigation which you put wheels, then you can, it rotates like this.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that.
Yes. And we'll get a lot of rice to sustain our country, to the consumers, to the school, prison, and everywhere.
And in fact, it could lower the cost of living.
Yeah.
You know, people are crying about the cost of rice. People are crying about the cost of just going to the market. It's a pain.
Especially for me, bro, it pays a lot. I normally post videos when I'm in the market being sold an avocado with 100 alasi.
You don't like that?
I have never bought. I normally go there every day to confirm.
I buy that a lot here because I love avocado.
At 100.
100.
It's not that I don't have money to buy, but I'm like,
It's painful.
No, I have.
But it's the big avocado though. It's the big one.
That's not.
Looks like a big one from Mexico, you know, like, and it's buttery, you know.
So I buy it at 100. The same I'm buying at 10 last home. Okay, I'll buy in future.
Yeah,
but for now, what I've done, I have imported seedlings from Kenya for house avocado, grow them in my farm, and those people will be interested to plant them. So that before
you bring it to my garden here because
perfect.
Yes, I want one.
I have over 5 types of seedlings. I have house avocados. I have grapes. I have apple mango. We don't have to eat for season.
Yes. In fact, I wanted to close the conversation. Maybe we can just talk about 5 minutes. Right. So I was looking at the idea of orchard and farm. So orchard is it more profitable than a farm? Or because it looks more like a retirement source of income?
It's not that it is more profitable. It's a long-term project. And as a farmer, you should be having in mind a long-term project. When I get old, when Ken gets old, I won't be able to see a tutor absolutely in my farm.
Okay.
I need to have an orchard where I'm just calling my young Ken and telling him, just go and sell those things. We even don't need a lot of things. So for me, an orchard is something you should do as a long-term project. The same the way I do goats and sheep. I do them for a long-term project. I want when I'm getting those years, I have like 50,000 sheep, 10,000 goats. And I have a very big farm and I'll keep off my phone away. I want to be online. You people will be looking for me. Where did Ken go? Is Ken still alive? Ken is still alive deep in the village with 1,000 hectares. Yes. Having created impact in the world, everyone has safe food. Even if not everyone, people have known that Ken was talking about this. He did it. I did my part. Yes. And that is it.
Yes.
Yes.
Ken, thank you. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you.
Well, folks, that brings us to the end of today's Harvest of Wisdom with Ken the Farmer. Big thanks to Ken for bringing so much heart and hard work to the microphone today. We like to do things the old-fashioned way around here. So we are sending you off with a firm handshake and a sincere thank you for listening. If you want to help us grow our community, the best thing you can do is to subscribe to the podcast and share this episode with your circle. Let's keep planting seeds. This has been The Level of Trust with Benjamin Joof. See you next week.